Hi, it's Miss Heather, piano and voice teacher here at Conservatory of the Ozarks. And I just thought I'd give a quick little update video about this week, since it's kind of a tumultuous time for us right now here at the Conservatory. So today we had our faculty meeting. It's Monday, October something, maybe 11th or something like that. And that was tough because we kind of had to officially say to all the teachers, hey, we probably can't stay open after this month, so probably start talking to your students about that, probably start making arrangements to see if you want to start teaching your students at their houses, or if you want to transfer to a different music studio or something like that. And that's always tough. But I do have to say it wasn't as hard as it was a year ago when I thought we were going to close for the first time because at that point, like, most of the teachers here were people who had been here for years and years, and many of them, it's like this was their job, like all they did for their career, mainly their main source of income. So to tell that to people who have been here so long and they're depending on your business to be able to pay their bills, like, that's pretty hard. That's really, really tough. At least this time, everybody who was here either stayed once we got the donation. They'd been teaching here before and they stayed knowing that this could happen at any point. We could run out of donation money, or they're new people who signed up after we thought we were going to close, and they haven't been here all that long. Like, probably they're not depending on this for their full-time income. And I tried to be honest with everybody who started after we closed. Like, I don't know what the future is going to be like here because I just don't know. And but it still was not very pleasant. And now, I told all of them, try to start talking to your students about it this week, because we'd like all the students to hear about it from face-to-face with their teacher rather than from a Facebook post or something like that. So I have to do that same thing. Like, I'll have to start today talking to my students and being like, hey, probably going to have to transition to taking lessons out of my home, and I hope that that's okay. And yeah, probably not going to be the funnest week ever for me, I guess. I just spent this weekend trying to think of positive ramifications of this, what to me is like a little bit of a tragic situation. Just thinking like, well, okay, I just got married. We want to try for a baby. Teaching out of my house, will probably be more flexible if I have a baby, and especially because my husband has been working from home ever since COVID anyway, so we both be there. And won't have to drive to work every day, so no commute. That's a plus. And I have an excuse to paint the room that I'm going to use. So it'll be fun to like decorate a new studio. That's always kind of a fun project. I am looking forward to that. There just are so many negatives though, so it's hard not to think about those things too. Like, if you're the kind of person who looks for like meaning in life, it's just like, what was the point of this last year? What was the point of all these different people donating money, and then like the Morris family like donating so much money? Kelly Clarkson putting us on her show. Like, what was the point of all of that, and all of the hours and hours and hours of work I put in trying to like revive the conservatory after the COVID shutdown? It's just like, what was the point of all of that if we were just going to close now anyway? And some people have asked me, if you knew for sure that it would have failed in the end, would you still have like accepted the donations and tried to make it work, or would you have just thrown in the towel? That is a really good question that I don't totally know answer to. I kind of have been thinking about that because it would have been nice to not have the stress of trying to like do CPR on my business all this last year. It was a lot of work and a lot of time when I would have liked to have been focusing on planning my wedding and unpacking after I moved into a new house. And I kind of put all of those things on the back burner to try to save the conservatory the best I could. And it has been really fulfilling to have funding to know, okay, everything's okay for these few months. And like, I feel like I got to do a lot of things I've wanted to do for years, but I either would be short on time or money, like having the two really good administrators we have, Chloe and Lauren, and showing them what to do to help, and then having their help. Like, that's been really, really great. Having the sign up outside our building finally, having all of the rooms made over, looking nice, having the business office set up. Like, all of that was really fun and satisfying and great. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, but what's the point? Like, it was just this weird thing where it's like, go forward as if we're going to succeed for sure, and hope we do, but if we don't, then all of that work is a waste. That's kind of how it feels. It's like, so what now? Like, I'm just gonna have to like pay to have the rooms painted over that we just decorated, and pay to take the sign down that we just put up, and take down all of like the shelving and stuff that I used to organize the business office. So I don't know. I don't know what to think about all of it. I don't know what the point of all of it was. Maybe somebody else knows. But I'm sure, in 3 months from now, after everything is settled and everything is, I don't know, stable, and I know what to expect going forward, everything will be fine. All the teachers, I'm sure, will find a way to teach their students without the conservatory. But right now, it doesn't feel great. So it's too bad. I wish there was a better outcome available to us. So that's my update for today. Not the happiest update ever. But that's the way life is. Sometimes your news that you have to share is not good news. But I hope everybody has a great week, and I'll see you later.